In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best budget cards right now in NBA 2K25 My Team because there is so many new great budget cards right now in this game and a lot of cards that have come down in price that are now, in my opinion, budget cards and also just really good budget cards to be released in my team. So I do consider a budget card to be any card around that 40,000 MT mark. A lot of these cards though might only go for 10, 5,000, 15, 25k, but some cards might go for like 35 to 40,000 MT on the a little bit higher end of the scale. But let me know in the comment section down below what budget cards you guys currently rocking on your squad, and let me know what do you guys think about my top 10 budget cards in my team. But number 10, I do have Pink Diamond Khalil Ware. I think he's still a great budget power forward. He is still 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan. You know, he can play the power forward position, 95 block, really good defensive card. You know, he's got really good standing dunk animations. He gets a lot of good blocking animations as well. I do like this card's jump shot. I mean, if you've used Khalil Ware, he just plays extremely well in game, and I think he doesn't really do anything necessarily bad. Everything I feel like he does is honestly very good. So in my opinion, I think Khalil Ware is going to be the 10th best budget card right now in my team. I do believe he's only like 15k or maybe even cheaper. Number 9 is going to be Pink Diamond Rocco, and Robert Covington is such a great defensive card. 6'9" at shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan with these type of defensive stats: 90 block, 96 steal, 96 perimeter, 95 interior defense. I mean, just such a great defensive card, even for only costing like 5,000 MT, which is extremely cheap on the auction house right now. You can find this card for maybe like 5 to 7k. He's got Hall of Fame challenger, glove, immovable forcer, interceptor, off-ball pass, on-ball menace, paint patroller, and post lockdown as well. If you're looking for an insanely good budget defensive card at the shooting guard position that has a really good wingspan at 7'2", is extremely tall at 6'9" at the shooting guard position, and also does have a knockdown catch and shoot jump shot, I mean, for 5k, it's going to be hard to find better for all of those categories than Pink Diamond Rocco. At number 8, I think a slightly better budget card from the fan favorite set is going to be Pink Diamond Eddie Curry, for the straight fact of how good of a jump shot he has. Being a 7-foot power forward with a 7'7" wingspan, can play the power forward position, weighs 285 pounds, 98 strength, has a really good player model in game. We know he's going to be a great defensive card because of his size and his defensive stats and badges. But the thing about this Eddie Curry card is the jump shot he has. Take a look at how good of a release Eddie Curry has. The LaMelo Ball base Darius Garland upper, which is in my opinion one of the best uppers in this game, on very quick timing. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that when we're talking about a budget big man with that great of a jump shot. He's even got like Russell Westbrook dribble style, you know, Chris Paul's escape, Anthony Edwards behind the back. Not great movement, but if you need him to dribble the ball a little bit, he can. You know, he's got point guard dribble sigs, and just all around an absolute beast at the power forward position. Again, for like 5,000 MT, going to be extremely hard to find a better value budget card than Pink Diamond Eddie Curry. Number 7 is going to be Galaxy Opal Carlos Boozer, and to say this card's the 7th best budget card is insane because he is so good at the small forward position. 6'9" with a 7'2" wingspan. This card only cost about 30 to 35k, so maybe a little bit on the higher end of the budget scale, but he's a really good defensive card. 95 block, 98 interior defense, really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. But the best thing about Carlos Boozer is 100% his jump shot. The Jared Vanderbilt base, the Colin Sexton upper on very quick timing, I'm telling you guys, is one of my favorite jump shots in this game. I think the Colin Sexton upper is also one of the best uppers in my team. It's on cards like Michael Beasley, Gary Payton, and Jeremy Lin, and I think it's also on, no, I thought it was on AC Law, but that's a different upper. I think it might be, what upper does AC Law have? I don't remember, but yeah, Carlos Boozer at number 7, I think is a fair spot. Maybe you could put him a little bit higher. I do think he's really good at the small forward position, but at number 6, I'm going to go with Pink Diamond Kristaps, and I think maybe you could put Boozer, you know what, I'm going to put Boozer ahead of him. I might even put Eddie Curry ahead of him. I think Kristaps is really good, but I do think the lack of speed, the lack of strength, you know, not being extremely high, I'm actually going to move Kristaps down a couple spots. I think I'll probably keep him above Rocco and Khalil Ware, but the thing about Kristaps is he is really good at center. Like, he's 7'2" with a 7'6" wingspan. I still really like this card's jump shot, and I think he's one of the best budget centers in this game. He doesn't cost much. He's like 30,000 MT, actually might be like 25k now after the market's been down quite a bit over the past couple days. I know Kristaps is really good, but like Eddie Curry can also play power forward and is probably just as good of a center card as Kristaps, but can also play the power forward position. I think if Kristaps is a little bit faster with a little bit quicker of a jump shot and can play power forward, he might be like the best budget card in this game. But I think because of those reasons, I'm going to drop him down a couple spots to number 8. We're going to go Eddie Curry at number 7, and we're going to go Carlos Boozer at number 6. And the reason for that is because I think he's very close to Ricky Davis in ranking, but I do think Ricky Davis is slightly better of a budget card. And it sounds crazy to say that Gally Soap Ricky Davis is under 40k. That is insane for his price. I mean, he is such a good offensive shooting guard, 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan. He's good enough defensively with a 92 perimeter, 92 steal. It gets the job done. He's a good enough defender. 98 driving dunk, 98 vertical is really good for this card. He's a great slasher, but easily for me, one of the best jump shots, or one of the best catch and shoot jump shots that I've used personally, is Ricky Davis's jump shot. Seth Curry base, Oscar Robertson upper on very quick. I mean, just a great offensive card. Also does have the best dribble style in the game in being the Darius Garland dribble style. So I do think overall, Ricky Davis is the 5th best budget card. Number 4 is going to be Gally Soap Tyler Hansbrough, another card that's come down in price. He's like 30 to 35k, around the same price as Carlos Boozer, and I think him and Carlos Boozer are very close in ranking. Tyler Hansbrough is going to be a 6'9" small forward, 6'11" wingspan. Really complete card, like defensively really complete. 93 block, 92 steal, 90 perimeter, 96 interior defense. I mean, these stats look more like a dark matter, honestly. Like the stats look more like a dark matter than Galaxy Opal stats. His defensive badges are really good. He's got Hall of Fame Deadeye, set shot specialist, and limitless range, all on Hall of Fame. And then his jump shot, I mean, that drum and bass is one of the fastest bases in this entire game. He's also got the Pro 2 fade, which I think is really nice to have on this card. He's got the Russell Westbrook dribble style and the Kobe escape as well. I mean, just great budget card. I do think he's the 4th best currently in my team. Number 3 is going to be Gally Soap Dino. Now, I will say he is probably the most expensive card on this list, costing about 40 to 45k on Xbox currently, but I do think that's still considered a budget card. And for how good Dino is, I mean, he's 100% worth that price. If you guys need a power forward, I mean, just go get Dino. I'm telling you, he's the best budget power forward in this game. He might even be the best budget center as well. He is so good defensively, 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. He just plays amazing defense in game, and I think his jump shot is actually top tier. That Donovan Mitchell base, PJ Tucker upper on quick timing. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't used Dino, try him out. I'm sure you guys will love him at the power forward position. Number 2, I think it's very close between number 2 and number 1. I got Pink Diamond Dyson Daniels at number 2, and I do have Pink Diamond Dr. J at number 1. There's just something about this Dr. J card. He just plays so insanely good in game. I know he's a Pink Diamond card that came out in Season 2. He only has 11 Hall of Fame badges. You know, Dyson Daniels also only has 11 Hall of Fame badges. Like, you know, maybe doesn't have 18 like Dino, or maybe doesn't have 18 like Tyler Hansbrough. But I don't think the badges matter too much on this card just because of how good of a jump shot he has, and that quad ladder behind the back, his Kevin Durant escape. I mean, just amazing movement on this card. And then with Dyson Daniels, I mean, 6'7" point guard, 6'11" wingspan. That is seriously one of the best defensive point guards in this entire game. And you can put Dyson Daniels up against the best point guards on my team, and he's still able to compete, and he only costs like 25,000 MT. Dr. J's about like 25 to 30k. These cards have come down a lot in price and are actually really affordable for how good they are. Like, for how good Dr. J and Dyson Daniels are. I mean, if you need a shooting guard at the budget tier, get Dr. J. If you need a point guard, get Dyson Daniels. If you need a power forward, get Dino. If you need a small forward, get Tyler Hansbrough. You know, if you need another shooting guard, get Ricky Davis. Like, you can pretty much build a full lineup here with just all these budget cards. And, you know, I don't think, I mean, actually, I think we do probably have like almost a full budget team. I think we're just missing another point guard. You know, if we're going to make like a full budget squad out of this lineup. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about my rankings. And of course, let me know what budget cards are your guys' favorite right now in my team. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.